Let's clean my triplets room together while I tell you a little bit more about myself. My name is Kate. I am 31 years old and I am a stay-at-home mom to identical triplet boys. They're 2.5 years old and they are very much toddlers in every sense of the word. It's a lot of fun, but our house is chaotic, it is loud, it is messy, and I really focus on sharing real life. I don't put on a show for anyone. You're going to see the mess, you're going to see the chaos, you're going to hear the wins, and you're going to hear the tough times. I started sharing our journey on social media about 3 years ago when I was pregnant with our triplets. I started by sharing because I really just wanted to find some sense of community. My husband has a big Italian family and there's also a lot of people to keep in the loop, so I started by creating an Instagram page. And slowly over time, by giving weekly updates, it began to grow, and then I shifted over to TikTok, and now I'm kind of dipping my toes here in YouTube. My husband and I got married in July of 2021, and in November of 2021, we found out that I was pregnant. We were super excited, and my father's husband is a fraternal twin, so he had always joked that somebody in the family might have twins, but now we know that's not actually how it works. But fast forward to about December, we found out that our baby was actually babies, and we were going to be having twins. But then we went to another doctor's appointment and it was no longer twins, it was triplets, and it was very high-risk triplets. Now I'm an open book, so you can ask me absolutely anything in the comments, and I plan on making way more videos about the early parts of our journey, like finding out we were having triplets. However, our triplets are something special. They're called monochorionic triamniotic triplets, which means that we had 3 babies sharing one placenta. Typically with triplets, 2 babies will share a placenta and one will have its own, or all 3 will have their own. And our boys decided that they wanted to be extra special and unique and share one, which put me in that high-risk category. So I had appointments bi-weekly. Every other week I was going to the doctor, I was having scans done, they were checking on me, making sure babies were healthy, and, the whole 9. We were living in Jersey City at the time, so we were commuting into Manhattan to New York City to see our specialists because we just wanted the absolute best care we could find for myself and our boys. While my pregnancy itself was pretty uneventful as far as high-risk multiple pregnancies go, it was very isolating. I really couldn't relate to anybody. I didn't know anybody else in my life that had had twins even. And so even though I had people who were moms that I was friends with, it's just totally different when you are carrying more than one baby. Things feel different, things look different, things sound different, and it's just a different world. And so once I really started to feel that lack of support and community, specifically revolving around families of multiples, that's when I started sharing my journey in hopes that I could connect with others. And so that now at this point in my life, 2.5 years into this wild ride of parenting multiples, I can support others in a way I needed when I was deep in the trenches of pregnancy. Our triplets were born at 32 weeks and 3 days. 32 weeks is the average for triplets gestationally, so we were very happy to make it that far, and I don't think my body could have held on any longer. I was ready for these babies to come out, and they all came out breathing and screaming, but we did have quite the NICU journey ahead of us. I know for some people, their journeys are much longer and much scarier, but our boys were in the NICU for 20 days, 23 days, and 20 days, and that included surgeries and, a lot of breathing treatments. We had a baby that needed to be under the Billy lights because he had jaundice, and it was just a really wild ride. But again, enter social media, which became such a positive community for me, where I was able to connect with people that just understood what I was going through in a way that nobody in my real life did. But I have learned so much over the past 2.5 years of being a mom to triplets and throughout my pregnancy, our NICU journey, birth trauma, you name it, I experienced it. Huge advocate for therapy as well. We could talk about that too. But I'm just really happy to be here. I'm happy to start sharing my journey on another platform that's a bit longer form content. This is new for me, but I like it. Like I said, I'm an open book. I'm happy to talk about anything, happy to share anything. And if you are also expecting multiples, or maybe you are in the depths of the newborn stage, you can find me on any other platform, and I am happy to be an ear, a sounding board, provide advice if that's what you're looking for, whatever you need. I'm here to help. So let me know in the comments what kinds of questions that you have or what type of content you would like to see from me. Full disclosure, we do not share our children's faces on social media anymore. That was a lesson that we learned the hard way. So you'll see them and you will hear from them, but just imagine my face as a toddler, and that's exactly what they look like. They're adorable. They are wild. They are 2.5-year-old boys, and our life is never boring, it is never quiet, and there is never a dull moment. And like the rookie that I am, my camera died while I was recording this video, but it is what it is. I'll see you on the next one.